We love adjusting. I apologize if you can hear the guitar in the background. One of my roommates is recording and I'm not about to stop him. Yeah, cool. Also along those lines, I just released some music the other day. It's called Toxic in Love. It's a cover. I'm obsessed with it. I will leave it linked down below if you want to hear it. Hello all. Today I figured I'd do a Q&A for you, just answering some questions that I've received on Instagram. Follow me over there if you want to participate in these. So yeah, let's get going. I have them right here on my phone. So the first question is, how long have you been making music? That's a really hard question. I've been writing music since I was about 14, but I haven't been sharing it until about a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago. I started performing some gigs live around just casually, but I've been making music in different ways since I was like 5 years old or so. Like, I've been performing for the last 12 years in opera, which is really fun. Yeah, I hope that answered your question. The next question is, do you have any new music coming out? I do have new music coming out. I'm going to be re-releasing the rest of the Infatuated EP that was released last year around November, I want to say, as singles over the course of the summer, and then after that I'm planning to release something new, so stay tuned for that. Biggest influences is the next question. This is really hard. I listen to a lot of the Japanese house, Madani, Ledley, and a little bit of Billie Eilish, I mean. I also really love Ed Sheeran's lyrics. They are insane. Ooh, what I would do to write a song like Ed Sheeran. It just sounds so natural, but it's so specific yet vague enough that it's relatable. Perfect. Those are definitely my biggest lyric influences. Production-wise, I definitely idolize Billie Eilish's production, or I guess Phineas's production style, and the Japanese house or Amber Bain's production style the most. I'm really fascinated with how they do it. I don't know that I would ever try to copy their style per se, but I definitely am into the way that they write their music, and it's been influencing my more recent productions that will be coming out in a bit. How old is Parka? If you don't know, Parka is my cat. I will insert some photos somewhere of her. She's adorable. She's crazy. She's about 2.5 years old, and she's very codependent, which is why she's usually around in my videos. She loves to hang out. Could you make a video on your recording process? Setup, gear, DAW, songwriting, and recording? Maybe. Here's the thing. Gear is expensive. DAWs are expensive, recording is expensive, all of it is expensive, and I'm very grateful to have the capacity to own most of the gear that I need, but I feel a little weird like putting that on the internet, being like, these are the things I bought, especially because flex culture is really real and I really don't want to be incorporated into that in any way. But if you want to see that, comment down below, and if this video gets to 25 likes, then sure, I'll do like a songwriting process and recording setup video for you, because I want to please the audience. I just am a little hesitant to do that yet. Hope that answers your question. How old are you? I get this question a lot actually, because I know that I look like I could be like 17 or I could be like 25. I'm 21, turning 22 in July. What do you fear most about getting into YouTube? This one's actually a very challenging question because there's a lot of things. I think my biggest fear of getting into YouTube will be having my life out there online, which is also the most exciting part to me, which I will explain. I understand that YouTube's a very personal platform. People are going to see my life, they're going to hear my opinions, they're going to see the decisions that I'm making, and it's inevitable that people will, you know, start to feel as though they have an entitlement to weigh in on the decisions that you're making, to give you their opinion, which totally fine. I don't mind opinions. I'm just worried that people are going to do that relatively negatively, especially, like, that's obviously inevitable. Like, some people are just going to disagree with the way that I'm choosing to do things, which is totally fine. But I think that's the biggest fear, is like having people weighing in on my decisions all of the time. But also I think the positives of YouTube outweighs that. I really enjoy watching YouTube and I enjoy connecting with people this way. It feels much more personal than through Instagram or through text. Like, I'm just like not a huge fan of that, if I'm honest. I would much prefer connecting to people like this. So I hope that answered your question. Next one. What is your favorite song right now? That is really hard. Hold on, I'm pulling up Spotify real quick so I can look. This past week, my pals from school, Hank Stream, released an album, and I've really been enjoying On the Road Again. I love their synth pattern. I'll link it down below. And for the past like month or so, I've been loving Sober by Madani. I'll also link that down below. And for the past like 6 months or so, Everybody Hates Me by The Japanese House has probably been my ultimate jam. I love their chorus. I'm still trying to figure out if it's flanged or if it's phased. I don't know. It's probably both, but it's really cool. I really like the effect. How long did it take to grow your hair? I haven't gotten many questions about my hair length in a really long time, but probably about 2.5 years since I last cut it to my collarbones. It's now about at my hip bones. Hope that answers your question. It's a long, slow process. What genre of music do you listen to most? That depends on how I'm feeling lately. I would say right now, I predominantly listen to indie, alternative, that kind of area. I don't know. I go through phases. Sometimes I'm just like on a huge R&B kick, and sometimes I'm on a huge hip-hop kick, and sometimes I'm on a huge singer-songwriter that's like very basic with like cute little guitar and one like vocal line, that kind of stuff. It really depends, but right now, indie and alternative. I will pretty much listen to anything though. I'm really not that picky. So yeah, that is all of the questions that I'm going to answer. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, my name is Denjamin, and this is the channel where I upload acoustic covers, original music, and lifestyle content. If that sounds like something you're into, subscribe down below and give this a thumbs up so I know to make more videos like this in the future. And I hope you liked this. I really like watching Q&As, so I hope you enjoyed it.